finally cracking it. It's Prince Keystone took the outside gate. 11 hurdles on their journey, and away they go. Kid Galahad, one of the first out. Logician jumped okay. So too did Mount Gutatri, and also Amaglow staking down on the rail. Here's the first coming up now, and all jumping it pretty successfully, and hard to pick the leader with staking on the inside now, joined and headed by Nullarbor Knights, who pricks his ears at the second jump and put in a lovely leap at it. And it's Nullarbor Knights, the leader over staking. Moving up Mexican Sage and Shenaki fired up on the outside. Prince Keystone going towards the leaders as well when they come to the next hurdle in the race. Back behind these horses then, at the head of the others, came Kid Galahad on the outside of Amaglow, Benbara Knight, Logician over on the outside, then Mount Gutatri, followed by Mountain Affair behind it as Super Finish, then trails Normanby Road, and turning out of the straight last of all is Planet Hollywood. 8 hurdles to go. They head to the riverside, and Nullarbor Knight's the leader, a little over 2 lengths in front of Prince Keystone. Shenaki settling better third. 3 lengths away in the field then came Mexican Sage from staking, 1 around the outside Kid Galahad from Amaglow. A length Benbara Knight, 2 Logician when they go to... Oh, Shenaki's dipped, thrown the rider up in third placing. Shenaki threw the rider off. He was able to scramble away under that running rail, it appeared. So, going past the 1,800 metres, Nullarbor Knight's a length Prince Keystone, third placing Mexican Sage, then the riderless Shenaki when they go to the next hurdle. Next Amaglow, Kid Galahad, and staking getting up on the inside, 2 lengths further back Benbara Knight, a half Logician, 2 lengths then to Mountain Affair. Mount Gutatri and Normanby Road a good way back from Super Finish, and Planet Hollywood still last of all when they jump that hurdle. And heading past the 1,400 metres, the leader is Nullarbor Knights, about a half length in front Prince Keystone, 5 lengths away Mexican Sage, and a similar break then to Kid Galahad. 1 Logician on the outside of Amaglow at the next hurdle, a length to staking, followed back behind it then by Mountain Affair, starting a run from Benbara Knight, Normanby Road when they go to the hurdle inside the 1,200. Then Mount Gutatri has got passed by Super Finish, and Planet Hollywood is still last, and he's starting to ride it along, and it's spotting them a very long start. At the 1,000 metres, 3 to jump. Nullarbor Knight's giving a good display at his first start over the hurdles. Leads Prince Keystone, and Mexican Sage has been right on their hammer all the way. 3 lengths away then came Logician, who's very hard ridden. Kid Galahad inside it, followed by Mountain Affair, who's picked up a bit of ground, and then there's a long break to staking in Normanby Road from Benbara Knight, a gap to Super Finish, a long way back Mount Gutatri, Planet Hollywood, and dropping out Amaglow last of all. 2 to jump, and this riderless horse still in the field and up with the leaders. Prince Keystone has gone to the front. Prince Keystone leads Mexican Sage, Kid Galahad. Nullarbor Knights has gone, and he's dropped back about 6th. Logician is starting his run round the outside. They're into the straight now, and Mexican Sage moving up to take the lead from Prince Keystone. Kid Galahad wider out as Logician, and then Benbara Knight with about 300 metres to go and 1 to jump. Mexican Sage the leader. Kid Galahad and Logician are grinding home strongly. Prince Keystone is beaten. Here's the last one coming up. Oh, he's gone, Kid Galahad. Kid Galahad, when taking the lead, fell, and that leaves Mexican Sage clear from Logician and Benbara Knight coming down the outside. Mexican Sage against the rails is clear from Benbara Knight, and Mexican Sage in these famous colours is going to win by 2 lengths to Benbara Knight out wide second, Logician third, then staking, followed by Mount Gutatri and Prince Keystone, who weakened the last furlong. Behind it to finish was Mountain Affair, followed then by Normanby Road, a long break to Planet Hollywood, who never came into it, followed by Nullarbor Knights, who weakened very badly, Super Finish, and Amaglow was last to finish. Amber Boy to come forward. It'll be the last as our army guest is ready. So Amber Boy to link along. First of 3 races to be contested down the straight course at Flemington today. So Amber Boy the one to move along. It'll take the number 12 gate. Follow Gold has drawn alongside it. They just about got this one in. Yes, now Basta climbing back aboard. And the field is ready to go. All set. Escadron 1, right against the outside rail. Yeah, Jester stood well. Off they go. Iska began well. Kilgalgan out reasonably. Miratech looked to be a shade slow. They're splitting here and going to the inside of Contracts and Amber Boy, the only two. Out on the grandstand side now, and Gold Valley showing plenty of pace and has gone to the lead in company with Iska. Just behind them is Blue Danzig, followed by Ken Rose close to the middle of the track, and Follow Gold. They're followed by Kilgalgan, who's being very hard ridden, followed by Our Jester, and back behind those is Land Attack. Lazagalet is a good way back in the field over there. In fact, it's last of all in company with Miratech and Sturrock, and Our Army Guest coming down close to the middle of the track. On the other side, Amber Boy is up with the leading horses well clear of Contracts. They're reaching the 300 metres now, and the leader is Gold Valley from Blue Danzig, and Iska's going to ease off the leader's heels, and not far away with 150 metres to go is Follow Gold. But now Iska's moving up quickly to Amber Boy. Iska takes the lead from Gold Valley. The favourite filly is clear, and Iska wins it by 2 lengths to Gold Valley. Follow Gold got up for third. Then came Blue Danzig. Amber Boy didn't run a bad race on the other side from Contracts, and then Kilgalgan. Lazagoletta never came into play, and they were followed further back in the field by Ken Rose. Our Army Guest. Land Attack was there, followed in by Sturrock. Miratech towards the end, and Our Jester was last of all. Iska the winner, number 15, ridden by Greg Childs, and that cracks the ton for Greg. For the Gouch and Miss Perron, who's got the onerous task of winning from an outside barrier. Right on the outside of the 14 runners, in she comes. And the field is ready. Oh no, Sainara's rider's out of the saddle there, out behind the line, so we'll wait Luke Curry to climb back aboard Sainara. Hang on now, something's going on here. That's Flaming Roberto that's been backed out of line there. Out of gate number 2. On Vet's advice, 2 late scratchings at 12 Flaming Roberto and 16 Sainara, both at 1:07 on Vet's advice. Bookmakers rule a line. We'll have a betting announcement to follow the running of the race. 12 and 16 are out and they're off. And the first out is Aubrey, bounded out in front of it. Spring again. Tuscany Girl began fast, and Londolozy with Jingle Bells are driving up towards the front as well. Sly Sandra on the improve over on the outside, going past the 1200 metres, and they're followed by Hit and Run, Aboutsky, Brook Road. Miss Marnie Mara a good way back, followed by Showery, and Miss Perron about 4 wide, and last of all, Sly Sandra works to the lead now at the 1,000 metre mark, well off the fence. She leads 2 lengths or more to Aubrey, half a length to Jingle Bells, 1 to Londolozy fourth, and then Tuscany Girl on the inside of it. Spring again. 1 further back is Hit and Run, 2 lengths to Brook Road, followed by Aboutsky. Showery over on the outside in company with Miss Marnie Mara, and Miss Piranha's last when they came to the home turn. 6:50 to go, and Sly Sandra still about 3 to 4 lengths in front of Aubrey, and Jingle Bells swinging the corner. Londolozy moving up on the outside into 4th placing, followed by Hit and Run. It's Spring again. They're followed by Miss Marnie Mara over on the outside, and Showery in the gold cap, the widest runner into the straight. Sly Sandra the leader, but now Jingle Bells cruised up on the outside. Aubrey a length and a half away under the whip. Londolozy next from It Spring again, and a gap to Hit and Run. Miss Piranha's a good way back with 250 to go, and Jingle Bells the leader. Jingle Bells over a length in front now from It Spring again. Londolozy battling. Miss Piranha still coming. Jingle Bells in front. Sly Sandra coming again the rail, and Miss Piranha still coming. Jingle Bells in front. Miss Piranha's diving at a late. Miss Piranha got to the lead right on the line, I'd say. Miss Piranha just beat Jingle Bells in a close go. Sly Sandra third, followed by Hit and Run. It Spring again. Brook Road out wider. In behind those was Aubrey, followed by Londolozy and Showery, a gap to Aboutsky, and then Tuscany Girl and Miss Marnie Mara. It's a photo. 6 has got it. Miss Perron. Miss Perron has got back, they're off now, and Magic Music and Chili's both away quickly. Lorenza a bit slow. Southlands jump well. Gladness coming across in company with Meccano in the early stages, but Magic Music is the leader. Chili's is up second. The favourites are 1-2 as they come along towards the 800 metres, and Variety Star is just behind them, closer to the middle of the course. Southlands directly behind Chili's there. Wider out is Acarana, Meccano and Gladden closest to the middle of the track. In behind those is Matador S, followed by Lorenza, and Miss Control back last last of all. They're coming down to the 600 metre mark now, and Magic Music is the leader. She's staying well off the rails. Chili's is just inside it in second placing, and Meccano's perhaps moved up into third, closest to the middle of the course, clear of Acarana and Variety Star. Then a gap to Southlands, who's under the whip, so to Matadores, and then Gladden with 300 metres to go now, and Magic Music over on the outside, just in front of Chili's and Meccano, running a bit of a race, and they're well clear of Southlands, Gladden and Acarana. Magic Music against the outside rail in front. Chili's and Meccano, who's just died on a run a little bit. Magic Music tackled by Chili's with 100 metres to go. Magic Music and Chili's, this is a ripper finish. Magic Music just for the nose in front of Chili's. They hit the line, and Magic Music, I'd say, just beat Chili's. 3 lengths away third is Meccano, in front of Gladden and then Acarana. Back behind them Southlands, another long break then to Matador Rest. Variety Star dropped out. Lorenza second last, and a bad last was Miss Control. Photo.
Number 9, Magic Music, $2.
It's a photo between Magic Music on the outside and Chili's, and number 9 has got it. Magic Music, written by Nathan Stanley.
Third, $2.40.
Making it 5 straight. Number 9 gets it. Magic Music, 5 straight now, written by... Now, Winter Wonderland to come up into the gates. Will be the last to link in. Winter Wonderland to the outside, and they're all ready. Set to break, race 5 of the day. Russian Spy the inside. All set now. And intended getting in with Show Talk. They're off now. And Russian Spy a little slow to move. Show Talk one of the first out. The favourite Starlegs jumped away quickly. Triple Jenner's going to the lead in the early stages over Prince of Luca, Dynamic Tycoon, Bombast, and up there too Highland Gathering when they sort themselves out now. Winter Wonderland improving out wide. Russian Spy is on the rails a little worse than midfield. Heading to the 1600 metres, and Dynamic Tycoon over on the outside is working up to the lead over Triple Gin, who's booting back to hold the rail. A length and a half away in third placing is Recount from Prince of Luca and Highland Gathering. 2 lengths to Bombast outside Starlegs. Another 2 lengths break then to Russian Spy, who follows the favourite. Head away the outside to Winter Wonderland. 2.5 to Show Talk. 2 Kalina Raffin. Our Summertime is a good way back in the field, followed by Obscenic. And back last of all is Arcoriosa, going past the 1200. And Dynamic Tycoon leads about 2 lengths. Running second, Triple Gin. Recount the outside. 2 lengths, Prince of Luca. Fourth on the inside of Highland Gathering. 1.5 away to Starlegs on the inside of Bombast. And then Russian Spy on the inside of Winter Wonderland. Another length in the field then to Obscenic, starting a run 3 deep around the outside, followed by Show Talk, Kalina Raffin, Arcoriosa and Our Summertime last of all. At the 800 nearing the turn, Dynamic Tycoon, 2 lengths, Recount under pressure, Triple Gin ahead away the inside, moving up hard and gathering around the outside of Prince of Luca. Winter Wonderland putting in a spurt as they came to the turn, and Obscenic is coming right around the outside of them. Starlegs has got shuffled back a little over on the inside, looking to get off the fence and come into it now when they sweep the corner. And Dynamic Tycoon first into the straight from Obscenic wide out. Triple Gin the rail. Now Starlegs has got the run through the pack to come after them. Russian Spy went to the outside. In the straight, Dynamic Tycoon still the leader. He's 2 lengths in front of Starlegs, who is hard at it trying to reach the leader. Obscenic is wider out in third. Prince of Luca running on from Russian Spy. And very deep, Kalina Raffin. Dynamic Tycoon the leader. Starlegs still a length and a half away. Has to dig deep, but Dynamic Tycoon is still going. Here's Kalina Raffin, Prince of Luca, but Dynamic Tycoon is still in front, and Dynamic Tycoon wins at 2 lengths. Kalina Raffin second, Prince of Luca a nick away third, Starlegs fourth. In behind those, Bombast, Obscenic, and they were followed by Arcoriosa, and behind those in the race was over on the inside Show Talk there. Triple Gin was next, and they were trailed further back in the field by Our Summertime. Russian Spy found the job first up beyond him, and then came Highland Gathering, Recount and Winter Wonderland.
Number 5, Dynamic Tycoon.
Dynamic Tycoon has led all the way to take out race number 5, ridden by Aaron Spiteri. Number 9 is second, Kalina Raffin, and number 3 third, Prince of Luca. 5, 9 and 3. Ready to go. He does that now, and they're all set. Ready. Off they go now, as again, if anything, a fraction slow over near the outside. Nap Hill and Bradley's Lane hustled out of the stalls. Hereditas into stride very quickly. Noble Deed is running towards the front when the post came up the first time, and then Sterling Emblem on the outside. With a little over 2,200 metres to go now, and heading into the turn out of the straight, Nap Hill just the leader to Noble Deed, steadied at the bend. Hereditas a length and a half away third, and Sterling Emblem is fourth. 2 lengths back in the field, Chase Me Charlie racing on the outside of As Again, and then came Razor Razor Count. 1.5 Bradley's Lane and Neck Future Shock. About 2 or 3 lengths then to Navajo Flash and Gold Polaris last when they went past the 2,000 metres on the riverside. Nap Hill holds them out. Noble Deed a neck away second. 1.5 Hereditas with a cushy run third on the inside. Razor Count circling them, going up to fourth on the outside, but 3 wide, and Sterling Emblem between horses. Couple of lengths away to Chase Me Charlie. 1 as again, a Neck Future Shock. 3 lengths then to Bradley's Lane. 1 further back as Navajo Flash and 3 Gold Polaris. At the 1,600 metres now, Noble Deed up on level terms with Nap Hill. A length away in third placing Razor Count. Sterling Emblem racing 3 wide, but in fourth position. Over on the inside, Hereditas a couple of lengths away to Chase Me Charlie. Another 2 lengths break in the field as again, who races on the inside of Future Shock, and then Bradley's Lane. On the outside of him is Navajo Flash and 2 lengths to Gold Polaris, who whipped the field in, heading to the 1,200 metres now. And Noble Deed just put the bib in front, drew a neck clear or so from Nap Hill. 2 lengths to Razor Count third. Hereditas with the run of the race fourth on the inside, and then 3/4 Sterling Emblem, Chase Me Charlie going up. Future Shock following it into the race, followed by as again Navajo Flash, and then Gold Polaris and Bradley's Lane. The rider's earning his keep on that one. He's niggled at it the whole way. It's last of all now as they swept down towards the 800 metres, and Noble Deed still about a neck in front. Nap Hill with the rail and Chase Me Charlie working it at the outside, followed by Razor Count, Hereditas on the inside when they came to the home turn. Then Sterling Emblem, who's under some pressure when they swept towards the bend, as again in a bit of trouble trying to get out of that position on the rails when they swept up towards the corner, and Future Shock is next and getting to the outside, then Navajo Flash at the bend, and Chase Me Charlie wide out has raced up and gone to the lead. Chase Me Charlie first into the straight over Razor Count, Navajo Flash the outside, Hereditas down on the rail, and as again is next as they came past the 400 metres. Chase Me Charlie tackled by Razor Count, who's burst through near the inside to hit the lead. Navajo Flash on the outside of these, and they're nicely clear from Future Shock and Sterling Emblem, and then as again Razor Count inside the 200 has 2 lengths on Navajo Flash and Chase Me Charlie, and then Sterling Emblem. Razor Count in front. He looks to hold them safely. He's 2 lengths clear, Razor Count, and in the run home is the Razor Count to win it by 2 lengths to Navajo Flash. Chase Me Charlie a half length away third. 4 lengths to Sterling Emblem, Noble Deed, Hereditas, Future Shock, as again a gap to Bradley's Lane, Gold Polaris, and Nap Hill dropped out to finish last of all.
Number 10, the winner.
Well, some tired horses at the end of that. Number 10, Razor Count, who raced deep for Prince Makata, stood in nicely, so just the 2 to move in there, Bold Poet and Pride of Tarleton. Over on the outside, our Floral Prince is ready. Bold Poet went in. Pride of Tarleton, who has the outside barrier closest to the middle of the course, comes up into the line now, and they're all ready to go. Set the brake. Off they go now, and Source of Divorce fractionally slow. Lady Capel began fast and Solid Wood away very quickly. Checkmore is spearing up towards the front as well as they settle into stride, and now Floral Prince. But Solid Wood leads them clearly heading to the 800 metre mark. Solid Wood in front. Checkmore is second. Closer to the middle of the track there are Pride of Tarleton and Prince Makata together. Back behind those is Permai, followed by Lady Capel there with our Floral Prince, and then Source of Divorce. A good way back is Mappingly, followed by back behind those horses Bold Poet and Impertinent Bay is distance last of all at the 400, and across the track they are. Solid Wood under pressure, Checkmore chasing it, Pride of Tarleton and Prince Makata close down the middle of the track, and they're clear of Lady Capel under pressure, and then now Floral Prince. It's Checkmore darting to the lead at the 200, Pride of Tarleton, Prince Makata trying to chase home, and they're followed by Solid Wood and Lady Capel. It's Checkmore in front though with 100 to go. Checkmore is clear by about 2 lengths to Lady Capel, Solid Wood, and Checkmore gets the money. Checkmore a length and a half, Lady Capel second. Source of Divorce flashing home for third on the outside from Solid Wood. Then Pride of Tarleton, Permai, Prince Makata and Mappingly together. They were followed in by our Floral Prince. A long break then to Bold Poet second last, and Impertinent Bay. Saw the lot of them all the way.
Number 7.
7 at a photo. Number 7, Checkmore is the winner, breaking a drought that has stretched about 12 months.
Lady Capel second, 160.
7's into 11 to 2. We wait our trivia only now to move up. Our trivia about to link in and complete the lineup for the Empire Rose Handicap. 2,000 metres, last event of the day. Maui tomorrow, Sandown on Wednesday. All set. Ready to go now for the last event of the day. Light flashing. Good move for Queenstown Kate late in betting, but Robley Lass the favourite. They're already one of them in the middle of the line playing up. Now the set. Away they go. Our Trivia it was, and it was a little slow. So also was Queenstown Kate, and Blazing Home first to bounce out, with Bewitch immediately taking it on. In turn now, Risky is going up on the outside, and Flirty Bird's got into a good place early, followed by Countess Capri, and then Sweet Lady Bird, the Stimulator, Westminster Place, Queenstown Kate, Robley Lass, and Our Trivia dropped out last, going past the 1700 metres, and Risky moved up on the outside of Bewitch. Who'll let the Risky run to the lead now, so it goes out by 2 lengths Bewitch, with Flirty Bird 2 lengths away third, then Sweet Lady Bird fourth on the outside, a length and a half to Countess Capri, getting a nice travel early in 5th placing, 1.5 behind at Westminster Place, followed by Queenstown Kate, who's going up 3 wide, then a length the Stimulator, Robley Lass, 2 lengths to Blazing Home, who's drifted right back now to second last, and Our Trivia last of all. Risky the leader at the 1200 metre mark, 2 lengths in front, Sweet Lady Bird is second, a length and a half, Bewitched third and a half to Flirty Bird fourth, 1 Westminster Place fifth, the outside of Countess Capri, and then Queenstown Kate. 2 lengths back in the field came the Stimulator over on the inside of Robley Lass, and 2 lengths to Our Trivia, with Blazing Home on the inside ahead away last of all. 900 left to go. Risky the leader, a length and a half in front of Sweet Lady Bird, a length and a half Bewitch on the inside of Flirty Bird. Westminster Place fifth outside Countess Capri, and then Queenstown Kate. 2 lengths the Stimulator on the inside from Robley Lass, and then came Blazing Home and Our Trivia. Sweeping towards the turn, Risky just in front of Sweet Lady Bird the outside. Flirty Bird's gone up to make a line of 3. Westminster Place wider out. Countess Capri just behind them. Bewitch stays on the rails when they corner, and then Robley Lass followed by the Stimulator. Into the straight they race now, and moving up is Flirty Bird with Sweet Lady Bird. Risky over on the inside, and they race away from Queenstown Kate coming down the outside, and then Countess Capri. Flirty Bird and Sweet Lady Bird with 300 metres to go are the 2 leaders. Sweet Lady Bird's going home a fraction the better here, drew a length in front. Queenstown Kate and now Countess Capri are coming, and Robley Lass and the Stimulator are leaving it late. Sweet Lady Bird is the leader though from Queenstown Kate and Robley Lass. Sweet Lady Bird is clear. Sweet Lady Bird wins at a length and a half. Robley Lass might have grabbed second from the Stimulator. Countess Capri close up, and Blazing Home storming down the outside when it was all over. Next Risky and Flirty Bird, followed by Queenstown Kate. A long break in the field to Westminster Place. Our Trivia and Bewitch dropped out to be last.
Number 8, Sweet Lady Bird, the winner. And
Sweet Lady Bird has given Aaron's Pateri 3 for the day.
And $2.60. Second, number 6.
Big day on a wet track for Aaron's Pateri. He's racked up a treble. Second has gone to Robley Lass, number 6. 6 has got second, and 11 third, the Stimulator. So it's 8, 6 and 11 official now. 8, 6 and 11, and the time 2 minutes and 10 seconds. 8, 6 and 11 the numbers. Cheap.